Indiana State football fall camp coverage is brought to you by U.S. Lawn, the official lawn care provider of Sycamore Athletics.
Just how much more, I don't know if comfortable is the right word for me to use, but just how much more ready do you feel for a football season this year compared to just past years here for you?
Well, I feel a lot better this year because we've gotten a lot more reps and get a year of experience under my belt. Last year, I was brand new, a little nervous getting my first year under belt. Everyone needs to get that, feel good, and I feel a lot better.
What's the biggest difference between having a guy like Coach Shepard and Coach Funk? And both those guys have really big positives and what I know they've helped you in terms of your development, but specifically with Coach Shepard, what have you liked that he's brought to your room?
Well, Coach Funk really set the standard of what the tight ends room really should be. He has a lot of energy. Coach Shep's more laid back, but he'll get into you. It's also good for him because he played tight end at Miami, Ohio, which is also a really good thing to learn from since he's been there and done it. You know, you can talk about C gaps and all that sort of stuff, and he knows exactly what you're talking about.
What do you see as the importance of your room in terms of the importance that the tight ends play, the mules as you guys call it? You do so many different things, Tyce, and not everything can be caught up in how many receptions you get, how many touchdowns you necessarily score. Some of it is doing the nitty-gritty work. How would you describe the importance of what you guys have to do and the role you have to fill within this offense?
Well, we get everything started. You know, in the run game, we're there blocking, and in the pass game, we got to be there also. We got to do everything. We got to do inside run. We got to do 7-on-7. We got to make sure the play gets started. You know, we do it all, honestly.
What are ways you yourself are pushing yourself harder than you've ever been? What are areas you are trying to push yourself to be better at this year?
Well, last year I was more of an H tight end, which is more of like a receiving type of striking across, and Larkin was that guy, a walking tight end. This year, I think I'm going to be more of the Y, and I need to work on getting blocks on the D end, make sure I can handle my own.
In terms of the depth, I know you can only really focus on necessarily what you're doing, but how much depth do you feel your room can have? You talked about Zach Larkin. He set that standard for you guys a year ago. How much you feel like that room can have that depth this year?
I think we can have a lot of depth. We got me, we got Lance, we got Henry, we got Matei coming back after his injury. I think we'll be really good depth-wise. I think if one guy gets tired, we can just assemble it in and have no drop-off.
Where do you feel the potential can be for you guys, not just as tight ends, but as the offense? What's the potential for this group, Tyce?
I think the potential for the offense is really high. I think that we are more together as a unit this year than last year, and I think that we want to play good for the person right next to us and succeed.